So today my topic is Vedas. The earliest form of worship from which the present day Hinduism has developed is known as Vedic religion, or we can say that a collection of poems and hymns composed in Sanskrit by Indo-American people who lived in the northwest of the India during the time period of second millennium BC is known as Vedas. It is consisted mainly of the worship of the powers of nature, namely the stove Maruts, the fire Agni, the dawn Usha, the sun Surya, and the moon Chandra. Rain, lightning, thunder, and the terrors of the heavens implied the existence of a powerful being in the sky named as Indra, whose activities were believed to have caused these Vedas. Vedic worship consisted mainly of singing hymns of praise of one of other or other of the deities in offering oblations of soma, which is a kind of liquor made of soma plant to gods and sacrificing animals' life. Vedas have been considered the most ancient and sacred text of the Hindu community. In the Hindu religion, it is believed that Vedas are not the creation of man, rather by God, and as such they are pious as yet. It is held that the contemporary priests and the saints obtain the Vedas directly from God. In the beginning, the Vedic texts were committed to memory and not written down. For this reason, Ved Vyas has noted down this Vedic text in a written form, which means Shruti, that means what is heard. There are four kinds of Vedas in all. The Rig Veda. Rig Veda embodies the earliest literature of the Hindus and is more interesting than the other Vedas. It is in the form of hymns addressed to the great Vedic deities like Indra, Varuna, Maruts, etc. The Sam Ved and Yajur Ved has little originality about them as these consist mainly of the hymns of the Rig Veda arranged in particular way for recitation during ritual sacrifices. The Athar Veda, which is much later of origin, is a curious mixture of sublime wisdom, witchcraft, beautiful poetry, and spell charms of the evil spirits. The word Veda has evolved from the substance Ved, which means knowledge, power, gain, and thoughts. According to this, Vedas means which human beings obtain knowledge and become scholar is Veda. Thus, it can be said that the objective of Vedas was to provide knowledge and wisdom to mankind. Thank you.
Today, my topic is woman objectification. First, let's understand the basic meaning of woman objectification. Woman objectification basically means that women are being treated as objects from the ancient times. In the previous times, a practice was carried out, Sati Pratha. I think we all have heard of it. It was if a woman becomes widow, she was burned alive with the dead body of her husband. This clearly sets an example that women are being treated as objects. What is the meaning of burning a person alive? Nobody has right to take anyone's life. This pratha was abolished by Britishers. After our independence, women were still being treated as objects. Even in this 21st century, we see different examples around us where women are being treated as objects. Whenever a girl tries to study, her parents और her neighbors say पढ़ लिख के क्या करेगी काम काज कर घर के वो तेरे को काम आएंगे आगे. This basically means that women are being deprived from education and they are forcibly made to do household works so that it will help them in future. That after the marriage they are not allowed to go out without their husband and they are only allowed to do the household chores all the time. They have no personal life. She is being treated as a maid with no payment. That is very wrong. That you take the right of freedom from somebody. Our constitution, our parliament has given equal rights to men and women, and they have made special provisions for the women so that women can come out and get a higher position in the society as equal to men. No doubt women has done great in several fields. We have several examples like Kalpana Chawla, the first woman to go on moon, Indira Gandhi, the Prime Minister, women Prime Minister of India, Sania Mirza, Saina Nehwal. Women are doing great. But what is the hurdle that is not helping them grow is the thinking of the society. Women are being used as a source of entertainment in the bars. They are made to dance forcibly, wearing different kinds of clothes that are not suitable for the society, in which they feel uncomfortable. Still, people use them so that they can earn money. Modeling is a profession, but many countries are using it in a wrong way. They models have to stay in a one dark room so that they can maintain their body. They are not given food. They are not allowed to go out just because they have to do modeling on the ramp walk. They are not getting the proper rights. Women were being deprived from education and they are till today being deprived from the education. I've already told the main reason that men think that women cannot go outside, can't do business, can't stand well in the society, and they can only do the household chores. For this, government has done several schemes like Beti Bachao and Beti Padhao, Save Daughters. Daughters are the pride of their fathers. Daughters are never a feast. Feast is Boj. Daughters are never feast for their family. But people who demand dowry from the groom side make daughters feel like feast. Dowry was carried out in the ancient times, but even today, in this modern era, dowry cases are much more visible in the society. Each family demands dowry. A father has to give away her daughter, marry off her daughter, and still he has to give dowry so that his daughter doesn't go through the hard practices of their family, so that the groom's side does not abuse their daughter, which is very wrong. So that's all.
इसको बंद भी करना था कैमरे को.